I'm going to arrange a few simple videos to show small tips individually so that you're not overwhelmed with 1,000 things to learn all at once. When you're going to run a rally, a lot of people will just use the quick select button to choose their troops. I'm going to show you a little trick that really helps move your game along, makes everything faster and more simple. First, let's go to your sanctuary. Click the home button. So if you look at all your buildings here, you will see the Hall of War. Let's click on it. We're going to click on military operations. I don't have a priority troop type because I haven't gotten that far. All right, skip that part. Okay, so to use this handy dandy thing that we have, you're going to go to the third section down under troop form set. So let's go there. If you can see that I have it set up that I have my riders, my fighters, my shooters, and a second march of riders and fighters pre-selected for my use. How you set it up is you click this little cog over here. This is how I have mine set up, but I'm going to clear it just to give you an example. So when you do this to set it up, it shows you all of your troop types here. Whatever you have made, whatever type, whatever size, and how many you have, provided that they're healed and available, they're here. So my main preferred rally type is rider. So what we do is these 5 boxes up above represent your 5 heroes that you use in your rally. So if you click one individual box, it will bring up all the different heroes that you actually have. So because I know that my preferred rally is rider, I will click rider. And when you do that individual click with that troop type or hero type, it will give you them in order of which ones are the strongest. So the top 5 that say rider on them are your best 5 riders, because that's what I'm looking at. So I'm going to pick Fox, Marlowe, Mars, Ren, and Obsidian. Those are my best. And if you look here, it shows your boosts, what you get out of how strong each one of your heroes is developed. Your numbers may be lower because you haven't got your heroes up to the numbers that mine are at. But I will tell you that 3-star and 4-star heroes are strong. Never think that you have to ignore those and put all your focus on 5-star heroes. The smaller heroes are very powerful, whereas the 5-star heroes don't get strong until they get to +4 or +5. The 4-star and 3-star heroes get strong, or you can upgrade them to +5 a lot faster than you would the other ones. Anyway, I'm getting off track. So now we've set your rider heroes that you want to pick. If you're going to go with rider, you can hit confirm, and then down here we have our troop list. Now I have enough riders to do a full march, so I would set it like this and hit save. But let's say I only had 103,000 whatever of this size of rider. You might think that you're better off to go and say, well, I'm going to add enough of these other T9s or whatever size you have to make up the full march. That doesn't work very well. Your rider heroes give orders to rider troops. So when you mix and match troop types, you actually weaken your line because your shooter troops are not taking orders from the rider heroes. So if you don't have enough of your strongest type of rider, then you scroll down and you say, okay, I've got T8 riders here. I can make up the difference. So I will do part T8, part T9, got my heroes, and you can look at your might. Down at the bottom here, 63, 291, 81. The funny thing is that the same troop type together with the right heroes will get you more points, more percentage, because you're able to get the kills that your coordinated effort makes. So if I were to take away those T8s and try throwing some fighters in, per se, see down here, my might, the power of my march just dropped to 55 million. If I go back here and put it back up to riders, which I'll match, I'm at 63 million. Always try and keep the same troop type to match your hero type. Sometimes you can't, and it's perfectly fine to mix and match, but you won't have the same strength that you would have. All right, so I'm going to put this back to normal because I do have enough. So it's 250, 900, and I'm going to save my march. That's my top one. You can click this green section here to rename it, or your preferred. Some people write main for their main march. I just write the troop type. I'll X that out. I don't need to change mine. Okay, so now you've saved your formations. For each type, you can go down the list. As you can see here, I have my fighter lineup, and I have 250 T9s because I just started making them. 250 is not enough, but I don't have that many. So in the meantime, I'm going to mix my T8s with my T9s for my total troop amount, and I'm going to hit save. For my shooters, I have enough shooters, so I have my shooter lineup, and see, this is a 4-star hero here on the end. A good one. So don't be afraid to use those. This is also, the second one in is also a 4-star hero. So I've got them. I'm going to confirm I have my heroes chosen. I have my troop type set for the maximum amount. My might for that march is 60 million. Save. That was my fighters. Now shooters, I'm going to go. That was my shooters, sorry. Save. My fighter lineup that I did with the 250 and then the T8s, making up the rest of the lineup. You can see my march is 38,423,000. It's not my strongest march because I don't have all my effort, my points, and everything set up for that particular march. However, it's still handy to be able to use it to run lower level rallies. So I'm going to hit save. You may only have 1 or 2 troop formation sets available to you right now. As you go, you're going to adjust them and change according to how your heroes change. But I will leave it at that. So let's back out of this and back out of the Hall of War. So now you're thinking, all right, I did that. What does that do for me? So let's throw a rally. Let's go outside. And I'm just going to pick one that I normally would because I know my settings. So I'm going to find a lair to attack. So I've chosen a 37. I click on it and I'm going to rally attack. I have my serum full, so I'm agreeing to do the rally and not collect any new serum. So collect. So I'm doing a 5-minute rally. This is new, this preset to let you automatically have people send the right troop that you want. We do counter troops here, which means the counter troop that does the most damage to your troop type, we send one to help to strengthen the rally. So because I'm doing a fighter rally, I'm asking people to send one shooter. So it's set up for one shooter, one troop. I hit confirm. So this little button down here, that's the one you're going to use. The quick select is not your friend. If I hit quick select, it's going to send me the best of every troop type I have. I've got a mixture here up above of shooters and riders. I don't want to use that. If you look at the might, it says 60 million might. Now, sometimes the might look good, but you're not going to get the kills because you don't have the right troops mixed together. So I'm going to clear that. I'm going to exit out. I'm going to click this little button here beside quick select, right here, this one. And those formations that we set up before over in that other building are all listed here. So when I quickly choose a rally and I know what I want, then I just click rider. They're already pre-saved. My march is worth 73 million, which is far better than what that quick select button is giving me. So I'm going to do my pre-selected rider one that I set up, and I'm going to hit dispatch. I've started my rally. Now, I'm going to quickly flip over to one of my farms. First, I'm going to click this food farm here. Before you switch or log off, if you tap that food farm, you're ensuring that your troops will not eat the eat the food that you have stored. When you log in, you should tap the food. When you log off, tap the food before you do it. So I'm going to switch characters, and I'm going to go to Huggy Bear. And I'm going to have Huggy Bear join the rally. So I'm going to click the rally over here in the corner. And because I set up the pre-select, I already set up with the requested troop I want to join. For me to join the rally, I just hit quick join. I don't have room for serum, so I'm just going to hit continue to join, and I'm already in the rally. Now, if you tap on that rally, you can see who joins. And anybody who does join my rally, you're going to see that they send one troop, because that's what I requested. When you pre-set up that troop requirement, it'll stay there until you change it to something else. So basically, that is how you set it up to join a rally. You can see my troop type, and if I click on it, you can see the type of heroes that I used and the number of troops I sent for my battle. Every time you join a rally, you can click on the rally itself and click to see the heroes that other people used and how many troops they sent. It can give you ideas on which ones that you want to mix and match. Really, it's not about the heroes as much as it is, well, the troop type is, but you may not choose Mars as an example, because for you, he might be only +1. He may not be the strongest one that you have. That is why using the Hall of War is important, because it will show you, by clicking the troop type, which is the strongest of your lineup. Choosing the strongest ones of your heroes of one troop type is how you set up a successful march to do layers. Okay, so I'm going to close this up, back out of it. So we're doing a rally, and I'm going to close this video, but that shows you how we set up marches so that you can do rallies. And again, the Hall of War on this one has the same idea, except that here, my strongest troop type is my shooter. My riders can only do a 31 layer. My fighters can do a 32. I know this because when I put the troops together, I tested it and found out which layer I can beat, and then I wrote it into my details here so that I know each time I run a rally what size layer I should look for. That's just a little cheat thing that I do to make it stick in my head because I have a lot. Okay, so I'm going to back out of that. I'm going to close this off, and I'm going to look into how I can make another video to explain the importance of other buildings inside your sanctuary.